Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fabulous. Wait, is it Friday or Saturday, Gus? Oh, I'll get it right eventually. It is Saturday, a fabulous Saturday night full of Academy League action, and I am your host, Kendo Slice. Here with me is the one and only Sniper Gus. And Gus, how are you doing? We got some playoff action going on here.
I'm feeling uniquely underdressed at the moment. If I'd known suits was the game, I'd have put mine on. But instead, I'm just here rocking the polo. So a little underdressed, especially for this occasion here. We're kicking the Academy League playoffs off, and I love the Academy League. It's my pride and joy, and I'm super excited about this matchup we got coming up. It is going to be a very fun one.
Yeah, very fun one indeed. The Outlaws up against the Flames, and the Outlaws 21-14 coming into the playoffs. The Flames not too far behind at 19-16. But here's a fun little factoid, Gus, and I absolutely love this. You have the third best offense in Academy League in the Outlaws, scoring 121 goals in the regular season against the third best defense in the Academy League in the Flames, holding their opponents to only 78 goals on the regular season. So offense versus defense. I know Kerwood and Hot Sauce the Pirate on the side of the Outlaws, very, very good rotational players, and they like to play with speed. They're going to be going up against a controlled defensive atmosphere, a Flames team that likes to actually cool it down, contrary to their moniker.
These things happen. But I think one of the big sticking points for this matchup tonight is that a lot is going to hinge on the Flames player Endless, who they have scheduled, and he has only played one series so far this season. And I mean, it was a pretty good series. He had 11 goals, 3 assists, 3 saves, and that's a 4.14 MVPR. But, you look at Kerwood and Hot Sauce playing 4 and 5 series each for the Flames, the Outlaws. So they've gotten the reps in together. You just don't know this about Endless and Little King.
Yeah, and another fun fact about Endless, 64% shot percentage in that series. And that you cannot shake a stick at that. That is really, really tough. Of course, we have the updated bracket now that we can go to, and of course the winner of this gets to play, if I believe it is the Spectre who advanced after defeating the Knights 3-1. And man, oh man, so they already know who they're waiting on, or the Spectre already don't know who they're waiting on. They're waiting in the wing. However, one of these teams already knows they get the Spectre next, and the potential outlook for that matchup looks really like a lot of fun, but one game at a time, right, Gus?
Yeah, one game at a time, because, you talked about how there's only 2 games separating the Outlaw from the Flames, one at 21-14, one at 19-6. The Academy League is so tight this season that is the difference between being tied for 6th place and being 15th place.
Yes.
And that, is just the tiniest of margin is like we're a top 10 team versus we're in the very center of the pack. It's, absolutely crazy.
Absolutely insane, my friends. But yeah. By the way, we do have your Balls Guarana play of the week that we can show you. But of course, this stream brought to you by Balls Guarana. The winner, of course, gets a case of balls, and when you hear it on the microphone, I got a nice Balls root beer right here.
No one sells out harder than you, Kendo. Man. And I've got to say, I approve the flavor choice. I am all in on the root beer.
100%. My favorite, personally, is the root beer. Let's take a look at that play of the week. If I remember right, well, actually, let's just go into it. We'll all be surprised.
There you go.
Hit that jive jack, put it in pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand.
Able to respond quickly, Kadu jumped up quickly for that ball, was in a dangerous position. Now Scotty gets it past one, demos the other. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, that could be one of the plays of the week as B. Scotty gets a really great pop here Demo's the last defender, and the ball just rolls in to double the Jets' lead.
OG Chris rotating back again to help his teammate out. He has been so huge on these defensive plays. Gonna get the pass across. It's not gonna matter. That one's just gonna bounce home for OG Chris, and the lead is now 3 again. This time, only a minute 30 remains in this game. Not looking good for the Bears, unfortunately.
Now Tiberius with a chance. Gets a good center, but recedes too far back. Ninja now moving it downfield, gets it past one, dribbles it past the other. Ninja Curry with the dribble overtime goal to secure the game for Express. Watch out, folks. That could be play of the week. What a play.
Time and time waits for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand.
And Ninja Turi, congratulations. You get that last regular season case of Balls Guarana. And I tell you what, try to get the root beer. Try to get the root beer, my friend. Very, very delicious. Smooth it goes down. Well, Sniper, we have a wonderful intro for you today for DFH Stadium, one of the most wonderful venues, and we will get going for the Outlaws and the Flames. And here we go. Game number 1, Outlaws versus Flames. Kerwood will put this off to the side. Hot Sauce the Pirate there. Shot on early. It'll be high post and almost an extra opportunity. Good positioning by Endless to keep that out.
Yeah, a little timid on that defense there, and it ends up biting them as they can't get the strong rotational play, exactly like you talked about from the Outlaws, allows them to capitalize on the timid defense of the Flames.
Yeah, the Flames defense definitely cannot be timid in this matchup. When you're up against the 3rd best offense in the Academy League, they know what they're doing. You need to make sure you know as well. Ball in off the kickoff. Hot Sauce the Pirate across the net. Kerwood is there. Will miss on it. Little King down. Tries to control the ball. Not able to do so. It'll be a ball out for Hot Sauce. Hot Sauce gets it past 1. Not able to get past Little King, though. Kerwood with a chance. There'll be a shot on from long distance. He will score 2-0.
And this is great vision from Kerwood, seeing that Endless doesn't have a good challenge there, and Little King is off for boost. So he splits it right in between them with a well-timed boomer of a shot down the pitch. And now they are out to a furious start, trying to steal this series away.
Off the kickoff, this will go into the Outlaws corner. Kerwood up, nice touch by Little King. Chance now, open net, Unless will get the ball in, and a lead cut into by the Flames.
Yep, and you have to feel bad here if you're Hot Sauce. You know, this one is pretty tame coming across that net. Just a mechanical miscue there. Held the stick in the off-center too long and dodges away from that ball instead of just popping right into it and clearing it away.
Now Endless on the wall. Is going to see this ball all the way down. Kerwood, very patient, though, plays it away. A little bit of wall play here by both teams. Hot Sauce with a chance to push it into the Flame zone. Does so very well. High lofted ball in the box. Kerwood gets bumped out of the way defensively by Little King. And that's one of those plays you don't see too often. Very lethal as Kerwood will receive the pass from Hot Sauce in the box.
Yep, and this is just what happens when you've got two players that don't have the reps together. Endless goes way up to midfield to go get that boost rather than coming back to support Little King. And Little King just does not have a confident challenge there to keep that one safe. You've got to be in tune with your teammates.
Little King not able to get it past Hot Sauce, who's going to control this down. Almost the opportunity. It'll go off of the post. Endless, though, finally able to get around the ball. Not done yet, and that 50 will go straight to Hot Sauce, who scores.
And this looks absolutely calculated from Kerwood here. He lines up in the right place, and Hot Sauce is already turning the minute he sees Kerwood go up to challenge this. I think this is a play that they expect to be winning out on. And boy, if they can continue doing that, they are going to have some fun here tonight.
Here is Kerwood with the ball out. Endless able to get a touch on it. Will keep it to the corner for now. Keeps it a little bit annoying as the Outlaws will take their time, control this ball. Hot Sauce missing out on the touch that he was looking for there. Endless back the other way. 1v1 flick up over Kerwood. Shot on score. 4-2 now at the 3:13 mark.
Yep, and Endless, the player who comes into this with only one series in the season, scoring both of the goals so far for the Flames, and really on kind of solo efforts, just getting up there, being in the right place to deal with them. He's showing a lot of good mechanical skills, but we need to see him on the same page with Little King if they want to continue to cut into this lead.
Cut into the lead will be their goal going forward here. Outlaws will continue to try to control this game as they have done so very well in the offensive zone. See if they can turn this into a little bit of defensive control as well as another 50-50. Hot Sauce has been able to put some very interesting 50-50s in the box, and another one here pushed by Kerwood towards the mid. He's going to take a shot on Endless. A little long in the turnaround. Kerwood scores.
Yep, and you like to see these shots with a bit more power on them, but Kerwood has a tight turn to make there, and what he lacked in power, he makes up for it with perfect placement, knowing that Endless is going to have to come all the way back across the face of the goal to get to this one, and he just doesn't have the time to make it work.
Here is Endless off of the kickoff. It'll be pushed into the Outlaw zone. A little bit of a mistouch there by Kerwood gives a chance for the Flames, but another recovery by Kerwood will keep the ball out. 5-2. Hot Sauce, the Pirate, over one, not by Endless. Chance now for Kerwood if he can get something on net. Just a little bit high, has a second touch. Little King, though, will be patient and strong in the net. Good save there.
Yep, and the thing that continues to just impress me the most about the Outlaws is their rotational awareness of each other. They are just constantly in the right place, and it allows them to do things like this. You know, Kerwood isn't really trying to make anything super spectacular, but because he knows that this is a safe opportunity, he lobs it up, and the defensive double commit means neither of the defenders can put a good touch on that ball. Now 6-2. We've still got 2 minutes left here in game number 1.
Of course, I'm also looking at the shots, 11-3, Gus, and that one hurts the soul a little bit if you're a fan of the Flames. We need to up the fire just a little bit more here as Hot Sauce going to be a high ball. We go all the way across. Kerwood's going to miss out. Here comes Little King. Pushing down. Nothing doing, though, as Endless is going to miss out here. Hot Sauce back the other way. Chance now for the Outlaws, but it is jumped on by Little King, who's going to control it all the way down. This will be a nice ball in the center. Endless not able to get it as Hot Sauce beats it out. Back the other way we go. To be towards the middle, Little King. Little bit of control in the box. Exactly what he needs, and Endless will push it away.
That really good defensive work from the Outlaws there. Kerwood playing it so patiently, making sure that he can be exactly where he needs to cut that off. And then they immediately transition back into offense. They don't get stuck in a defensive rotational play. They get the save, they clear the ball out, and they go right back on it. And that's how you build the kind of big, strong lead that gets you to be one of the top 5 offenses in your league.
Kerwood, a little bit of a mistouch here. Little King almost gets the shot. Another 50-50 once again by the Outlaws. They do a really good job of forcing good, favorable 50-50s, and they are continuing that trend as we go forward. 23 seconds left. This game all but done. The Flames, though, looking for solace. Little more ember on the fire. It could all start with just an additional goal here. 10 seconds left. Ball will fall down. Hot Sauce, a little bit of a mishandle. Endless brings it up on the wall. Chance to do something nutty here. Gets the third touch, and it'll be on the ground. I would have loved to see that one develop, Gus.
Yeah, I mean, 3 more seconds on the clock here, and I think these guys have a play of the week candidate in a trash time goal, essentially. It's not going to change the outcome, but it does do something really good for them, which is show them working together, which I think was really their biggest issue throughout the length of this game, is that they just didn't seem to be on the same page. And then the minute they start falling behind, they're frustrated and trying to overcompensate for poor rotations, and that gets them out of position, making mechanical errors that you just can't afford to make. And the Outlaws were ready to steal the chickens out of the coop there. Foxes come away with no chickens, and you want chickens. Even though we're not playing that game, we still want chickens.
Well, here's one little bit of solace that I get for the Flames out of that last minute and a half, Gus, and that's the fact that I mentioned it was 11 shots to 3. And you look at this end total, the Flames managed to get 4 more shots to the Outlaws 1 in the latter half of that game. And it's going to start with the Flames possessing the ball more. We talked about the Flames. They're very good at controlling themselves, and what they want is they want that slow roast of the Outlaws, sir. And right now they're not getting it. They need the control in both ends of the field in order to do so, and it's going to start by making sure you can manage your touches, get a few more on net.
Yeah, absolutely. And just don't take every opportunity that comes and act like you have to win the whole series right now. Be calm and collected, work together as a team, and you guys can still do this. But if you're frantic and just throwing yourself at the ball, you're going to create opportunities for the Outlaws.
100%. And opportunities, the name of the game, do not make mistakes. Gus, as Kerwood going to push this ball out. Hot Sauce is there. Good control, taking his time. Great patience. Endless, though, going to see this out, and this is a chance for a 2-goal swing. Opposite side, Flames go all the way. Endless will score.
Yeah, this is a beautiful turnaround, and we're seeing that kind of defensive rush to get to the ball that we want to see out of the Flames. Cut the opportunities out early and go into the transition. The Outlaws terrorized them at that last game, and to see the Flames come out and do it here in Game 1 spells really good things for them.
Speaking of the Outlaws, they once again will try to hem the Flames in their own zone. Good control by Little King, able to get by. Endless will push this into the corner. Opportunity now for the Flames, but handled very well by Hot Sauce the Pirate. Back, Kerwood. Nice touch up to Hot Sauce. It'll be a shot on. It forces a save out of Endless. And that pass right there, very nice. Endless back the other way, though. High off the net, and Little King will score off the pass off the bar.
This is great work bringing the ball down again. He gets a beautiful pop up and over Kerwood, and Hot Sauce just cannot react fast enough. He has to either go challenge that before the backboard, which isn't his job there, or then try to read it and predict where the ball is going to come from behind. Oh no, a kickoff!
Oh my, Gus, the kickoff goal coming out of nowhere as just a little bit of missed touched by Little King there. He just got a little bit too much to the outside, and that pinch straight into the net. As the Outlaws will cut the lead in half. Almost feels like they stole that goal, but let's just see. They held up their end of the bargain.
Yeah, and I think this bit of aggression here from the Flames continues to be great. They are now finally winning the shots battle and really forcing the Outlaws to play. Now a 3-goal lead for them. Endless banging that one in from distance with a really solid challenge on Kerwood.
And the Outlaws have really been trying to control this game so far, but one of the things you know as a team that likes to control the Flames, they jump on, they pressure the Outlaws as soon as possible, and the result right there ends up being a goal because the Outlaws, I don't think they were ready for it that time.
No, I think the Outlaws are just a little bit flustered. They have spent so much time in control in Game 1. Now that they're coming from behind, they're playing with that same franticness that we saw from the Flames. And, this could really be a huge momentum swing. If the Flames keep the heat on, the Outlaws are going to have a hard time going to work.
Yeah. What would an Outlaws line of work be, though, Gus? That's the real question.
Well, I mean, I think it's stealing things, right? Or doing other nefarious activities.
Nefarious. I like that word.
It's a good word.
Yeah, good word right here is Kerwood trying to put a good word in with the crossbar. Pushes it to the side. This is going to be another chance at a 2-goal swing. The Flames will reach the ball first, push towards the center, and Hot Sauce puts a nefarious deed in on the last man back, Little King.
Yeah, the dirty deeds were done dirt cheap there. And another one putting the work in physically. And I mean, assault is illegal, so they are living up to the moniker.
Assault is legal, but there is no trying in Rocket League, my friend, as we continue onward. The Flames keeping the pressure in the Outlaws zone. The Outlaws don't seem to know what to do with the ball right now. Endless, though! Chance! He scores! What a double tap off the backboard!
This is not the kind of play that you expect to see at the academy level. He gets this thing popped way up in the air, then has to go up, pass it to himself off the backboard, and then from a very tight angle, bang it down. They are packing our bags for the trip to South America, and I'm ready. I haven't had one yet in the MLE casting booth. I'm super ready for it.
Oh, thankfully it wasn't worth Curtis, because, oh man, Kerwood right there, absolutely destroying any hopes that you wanted of that South American trip. A great touch by Hot Sauce. Almost interfered with by Endless. And of course, hunted in our secret chat that no one knows about. Nice jinx, you nerd.
It's like, how are you going to call somebody a nerd as 3 of us are sitting in a voice chat watching other people play video games? I mean, like, duh, of course we're nerds. That's what we're here for.
Living the dream indeed, my friend. Endless with a chance at an open net. Good fake! We'll push it back to Little King, who will finish. And a goal once again.
Great work here by Endless to get the defender out of the way. Not once, but then getting in the path of Kerwood, preventing the clear there so his teammate can come up. The Flames have done exactly what we wanted of them. 2/3 of their goals so far assisted. They are rotating well. They are covering for each other. And they are looking like they absolutely belong here, despite this being only the second series Endless has played.
Well, we're at the 1.5 left mark, and it is 6-2. Now, this is where the Flames actually got a little solace, and they started putting on some extra pressure. We'll see if the Outlaws can return the favor here, figure out what the Flames are doing offensively. But right now, it's just an endless onslaught of pressure by this Flame squad. Kerwood backward. We managed to get the 50-50 just over, and a chance for Hot Sauce. Back the other way, posted in 3-6.
3-6 with 1 minute and 2 seconds left is a lot of time for the Outlaws to try and put a comeback here in together. But it's going to be really hard for them. They just haven't had the shot volume. It is now 11-3 in shooting, except completely the opposite of how it was last game. The Flames getting a much better value for their dollar out of this one.
Very much so. 11-3. Huh. I feel like I heard that before. Hot Sauce, the Pirate, though, going to put another one on the board, 4-6.
Yep, 51 seconds, 2 goals. This is looking more and more likely. Just a really strong kickoff presence there. They get in behind both defenders and just take a very safe shot. Make sure to do nothing too fancy and risk getting that one saved.
Here is Kerwood off the kickoff. He's going to miss. Hot Sauce pushes it to Kerwood. Good touch right there, and not able to get it by the last man back. Little King, good continued pressure. Kerwood not able to get it over Endless. Endless now will take possession. Good job slowing this ball down. Catches Hot Sauce backwards, who quickly turns on it, pushes it to the corner. Hot Sauce will miss out on the ball. Clear away by Little King. Kerwood the interference in the mid. We go to the corner now. Endless not able to get the touch. Kerwood the 50-50. High in the box. Hot Sauce is there. He scores. 1 goal game. 15 seconds left.
Hot Sauce coming in with authority. Kerwin stays committed to this, and it's really aggressive for them to be taking that. But 20 seconds left, you're still behind 2 goals. This is the playoffs. This is the time to take the chances, and it works out beautifully. Now they've got just no time left to do it.
10 seconds left. Kerwin with a chance. Shot on. He scores. 6-6 with 8 seconds left.
A 4-goal unanswered swing from the Outlaws in like a minute and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, overtime, a real possibility here in game number 2. The Outlaws do not want to lose.
There's a touch by Endless. Kerwood will fly across and make the save. 1 second left, a chance for anyone to get under this ball, and it will drop. We go to overtime in game number 2.
You know, and Hot Sauce comes in as the only one of 3 players in the Academy League to have won every series that he's played in, having played 5 series. So he's not here in this loss tonight, and he really has been showing it here in the last couple minutes.
Nice play by Endless to try to push the ball through 2 defenders. Not able to do so. Little King, nice pass to Endless, who just barely misses it there. That could have been a banger towards the net. Another setup. Endless not able to get the shot on as Kerwood is there. Back the other way we go. The Outlaws will try to steal this one, and Endless will steal Kerwood out of the corner.
Yeah, great defensive demolition there. And then they transition immediately. It's a good set if they can keep this pressure up, but they can't allow the Outlaws to keep their momentum that they've gained back by tying it up.
Now here's Endless in the mid, lofted ball. Kerwood, nice push up. Chance for Hot Sauce, the Pirate will push it down. Endless is able to make the save to the corner, and a heart attack a minute as we continue forward, Gus. I don't know who's going to win this one.
This is entirely too close to call, and this is really more of what I expected. What a great pop-up. Where's Endless? Little King is there. Oh, man, and I still have Game of Thrones and Endgame to watch this weekend. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Absolutely nonstop action as this ball will fall down off of the post. Little King able to get the ball out. 2v1 back the other way. Little King push to Endless. Kerwood somehow makes the save. Back the other way we go. Hot Sauce 1v1 versus Endless. Endless will make the save. Endless now will control up the wall. Kerwood is there. Good 50-50. Little King towards the mid. Kerwood will try to push it out. Endless now with the clear and controlled in by the Outlaws in their own zone.
And we're starting to see a little... Oh, what a shot! Kerwood not there in time. Little King grabs them game number 2.
And man, oh man, just a little slight mistouch by Hot Sauce the Pirate there up on the wall. One team loses control for half a second, Gus, and the Flames see victory, snatching it from the Thieves themselves in the Outlaws, winning the game 7-6 in a 2-minute overtime for the ages. And Gus, man, let's take a breath for a second and unpack what we just saw. You remember how we were talking about it was 11-3 in the shots?
Yo,
well, the Outlaws pulled that back in really big.
Yeah, I mean, to go from being behind by 8 shots to only being behind by 3 shots, score 4 consecutive goals to score overtime, this Outlaws team really is as dangerous as it comes in the Academy League. And I've been following the Academy League for 3 seasons now. They might be one of the more dangerous teams I've seen in that entire period. Like, you might have to go back to OG Ducks to get a team more dominant than this. This is incredible. And they lost this game. Like, what is happening?
I know, right? That's the funny thing. As an OG Duck, I can say from my personal experience, there is a lot of that rotational play style that used to be done by the Ducks of old in this Outlaws squad, and it's very inspiring to watch. But the Flames did exactly what you have to do in order to beat a Duck, or in this case, an Outlaw. You take the game to them, you pressure them just as much as they pressure you, and the Flames come out ahead in game number 2. We go now to game number 3, and I tell you what, get your clippers out because you might find a Balls Guarana play of the week in this match. Little King gonna take it slow. Kerwood with the ball down, will push it in the corner. Nice center. Endless is there. Great positioning by both teams. Once again, good demolition by Hot Sauce the Pirate. Little King quickly pushes it into the Outlaws corner. Well done there. Kerwood, ball out. Endless just a little bit behind the ball. Hot Sauce now with a shot on Endless. Will make the turn and get the save. 30 seconds gone. Both teams looking very good in their positioning and making extremely smart decisions, Gus, as I feel like we're going to have a continuation of game number 2.
Yeah, I feel like the team's respect level for each other has gone way up. They were both in the first 2 games just kind of going full all out the whole time. And now we're starting to see the players really have to think about what they want to do to not leave themselves open for the opportunities that got us to that exciting 2-minute overtime.
Here is Endless, has a chance to push this ball down, does so very well. Nice touch by Hot Sauce. Kerwood might win the first race, but Endless somehow gets across at the last second. Still an opportunity for Kerwood, up to Hot Sauce. Nobody home, though, and Endless is going to take it back the other way.
Yep, and a great cutout by Kerwood. This is really what they have to do. They got burned so hard on the transition plays last game. If they can cut them out at the midfield, they can get back to their pressure and offensive rotation that put them over the top in game number 1. And that's really what it's going to take for the Outlaws. Almost a great pick there, but the save from Little King.
Endless going to try to see this ball down. I thought we were going to see a flip reset there, and that would have been absolutely nutty for this Academy League playoff matchup. Ball down for Endless. Kerwood, though, great interruptions. Going to put this back into the corner as the Outlaws are starting to seize a little bit of control. Double commit, though, by Hot Sauce the Pirate. Outlaws will jump back on it again. Able to push it through, and Kerwood muscles his way to the goal.
Yep, and this is great rotational presence. You know, Kerwood is backing out, and instead of trying to go get a full boost somewhere, he grabs a couple pennies, sees that he can get there and take control of that ball, and dives right back into it, giving the Flames no time to reset themselves and look for a clean exit from defense. And if that's what it's going to take, we are going to have a very fun but slow and deliberate game 3 here.
Slow and deliberate, definitely something both these teams really need, especially after the crazy slobber knocker we saw in game 2. Here is a touch out, Little King, Endless, off the top post and out. That one was very close, but continued pressure now by the Flames. Little King, ball out, Hot Sauce, big clear, down the other way, missed touch by Endless, and Hot Sauce will put it in.
Yep, and this is one of the few cases where it's like not a bad decision here from Endless. You know, that's on target if you don't touch anything there. You just have to get that ball turned aside. You can't afford to just kill it there when you've got a prolific shooter like Hot Sauce right in your face. He scored 39 goals this season coming into this game, and you don't do that without being aggressive. You have to know Hot Sauce is going to be there.
Now here is Hot Sauce the Pirate. Kerwood now in the corner. Little King pushes it back to the Pirate himself. Endless now will try to control this. Controls by 2. Has a chance at an open net. Hot Sauce on the way back. Gets the demo and a huge save. Doesn't get credit for the save, but you know that doesn't happen without a great demolition.
Yeah, Endless actually trying to be a little cute with that one there. He wants to play that into the defender and cause the defender to own goal. But it just, you know, the defender takes the right line to where he doesn't challenge the ball. He sees where it's going, and a very smart demolition instead holds on to this shutout the Outlaws have thrown so far.
And another slight mistouch. Control to Hot Sauce. He puts it in.
Yeah, Hot Sauce with just a very deft touch there, lofting it up and over Little King. And now we're starting to see a little bit of that frantic nature that we saw in Game 1. The Flames are making the mechanical missteps that are creating really good scoring opportunities for the Outlaws.
Here is Kerwood off of the kickoff, not able to get by Endless. Good defensive play there. 1 minute remaining, and it's hard to believe we have a 3-0 score line right now. As this ball be pushed out to Little King. Chance for a 1v1, not able to get by Hot Sauce. Ball will go into the Flames corner. Endless is there. We push it down to Little King, who's going to put it all the way into the Outlaws corner. They'll be patient now, letting the ball fall. Hot Sauce brings it back to his own corner. Kerwood, nice pass out. Hot Sauce has a chance, pushes it towards the net. Kerwood will keep it in as Endless was looking for the quick one back the other way.
Yeah, but it was a beautiful piece of passing there, just unfortunately not able to turn that far enough in. But keeping the pressure on and staying in control of the ball, even with a safe lead in the final seconds, is exactly how you want to be playing Rocket League at this level of importance. They are not even giving the sniff of an opportunity for the Flames to come back in. And so now we go into game number 4. Wow, already? Game number 4 with a 2-0 lead for the Outlaws, and they are ready to steal the series.
Yeah, they are ready.
Because they're Outlaws, not because they don't deserve it, because they have been playing crazy.
Whoa.
Terrible caster.
Hold up. Did you just make a pun?
No, me? Never. Doesn't happen.
Okay, I want you to put all your puns in the bag and never do that again.
You got it, dude.
Anyway, now that we've stolen the show, I gotta say, Gus, the one thing that disturbs me about the Outlaws, or the Flames' effort there, they lost all sense of control towards the middle of that game, and I saw a lot of balls that they were just flipping themselves at, and they ended up being these high lofted balls in the mid that the Outlaws were just able to create something out of. The Flames, they would flick up in the air, they would utilize too much boost, and all of a sudden they gave up possession and a great opportunity to the Outlaws, and it's going to be up to the Flames to really adjust off of that, because you had a great control, a great system going on in game number 2, and then the early part of game number 3. What really needs to happen is the continued push by these Flames and getting the Outlaws out of their own game. The slow roasting no longer can take place, my friend.
Absolutely, and I mean, look at the best effort we've seen from the Flames so far. How did that start? With them getting off to a fast pace and scoring the first goal of that game. Both times that the Outlaws have scored first, they have been in total control the whole time. And if that means, if the words that I say reflect reality in any way, we could be in for more of the same here in game number 4.
Yeah, more of the same indeed. I hope you did not, do what you did earlier to the cast, my friend. Of course, caster's curse, a real thing here at MLE, and something we try to not take lightly, as Little King going to try to put this up and over. The Outlaws take control. Endless now with a push of the ball, chance for a 2v1. They had a chance to really control this ball. Endless goes under, but Hot Sauce, great recovery and great rotation on the back end. Made sure that ball did not go in.
Yeah, just really good work from them. And what a passing play. Kerwood to Hot Sauce off the backboard. And they are just in total control of this. They come in so fast. And there's just, it seems like the Flames, as soon as they drop that goal lead, then suddenly they're not sure of what to do with themselves and just create opportunities for their opponents, and that's not what you want to do. You want to create opportunities for you, not for the other guys.
Well, the other thing I saw there, the double commit in the corner, my friend, and that really does not pay off. You need to play positionally sound against this very solid Outlaws squad. Endless going to give this ball up to Kerwood. Back the other way we go. Kerwood with a shot. It'll be high above the net, and Hot Sauce comes in, finishes it off in the box.
And look at the pace here. I mean, Endless has so much time to go do something about this. Hot Sauce is coming from almost midfield, and he still beats Endless to that ball. You just have to play with more urgency if you're going to come back against a team that is rotating better than you, their mechanics are more on point than you, and are in control of the series right now.
Kerwood gonna try to continue this control of the ball and the series subsequently. Endless back the other way, not able to get the fake he's looking for. Chance now as Little King was up a little too far. The Outlaws trying to take full advantage here, but recovery just in time for the Flames. Here is Hot Sauce. It'll be a ball down, just a little bit of a mistouch. High lofted ball off of the backboard. Kerwood gonna miss out on this. Endless once again towards the middle. Nothing doing for the Flames as they have opportunities, but not able to put anything towards the net.
Yeah, really good opportunities as they just keep pounding it off the backboard, drawing the Outlaws out of position to where they should have good shots that they can take, but they're not able to get connected on their rotations because of how hard they're just pounding it off the backboard. And then they get transitioned out, and now they're back on the defensive side of the field, and all of it was for nothing. Hot Sauce with a nice little touch. Endless. Whew! In a spot here, and just continues. They're still under pressure. What a bump! Kerwood can't find the net. Hot Sauce can't find it either. I thought we had number 4 on our hands.
I thought we did as well, but the continued pressure was met by continued rotation there. Desperate rotation nonetheless by the Flames, and that's what they're going to need to do. They're going to have to continue that rotation. Otherwise, it might not happen here as it is 2 minutes left on the clock. Hot Sauce going to lose this ball here. The Flames have a chance. Endless going for the demo. Shot on, bar down. It will not go in, and this will go back the other way. Hot Sauce, the Pirate, with the clear. 3-0 still in 1:50 on the clock. Kerwood will continue the pressure.
I mean, it's just so close every time so far from the Flames. They get down there, they do all the things that you're supposed to do to create their opportunities, but they're not on target when they take that shot that they've worked so hard to create. And if you don't put it on target, you don't get to do this. Endless, a great challenge there. Finally gets them on the board after 3.5 minutes.
And that starts with a little bit of rotation right there, punishing the double commit by the Outlaws in the corner. Endless, didn't matter how much boost he had, he stayed with that ball, and he was rewarded with a very favorable 50-50. Here is a fake, though, off of the kickoff. The Flames trying to do something to make any semblance of offense happen. The trickeration not working here, though, as Little King were not prepared. Here's Hot Sauce. Gets pushed away by Endless. Little King misses his opportunity to pass it up, and Endless was up there. The Outlaws will take their time to regroup here. Endless, nice touch once again, a 50-50 win. Ball towards the middle. Hot Sauce, the Pirate, though, will push it back out. Minute left, 50 seconds to be exact. Endless and Little King really desperately needing something here. Little King, a 1v1, has a chance. Flick up and over. He will score 3-2 with 41 left.
The team player in me would love to see him turn this into a flick up and off the crossbar, but based on the angle that he's got there, a strong flick towards the near post has a lot of likelihood to succeed because Kerwood was just starting to turn back towards the middle of the pitch, so it was really well taken there on a very small margin of error.
Now 30 seconds left on the clock. Endless will push this towards the mid, commits very hard there. Big miss there by Little King. Kerwood back the other way. He's got the ball on net, and he will somehow get it in after Endless manages to bump him.
Did not know you could touch the ball like this. Just a very deft piece of maneuvering of his car there, waiting for that thing to bounce out just far enough, and then kind of swiping at it with the back of his car to get it into the net there. Puts him back out by 2, 10 seconds basically on the clock. The Flames need it right now.
The Flames desperately trying not to get snuffed out with 7 seconds. They need a goal very quickly. Improbable is 2 goals in 2 seconds as the Outlaws will win this series and go on to face the Spectre in the next round of the Academy League Championship. And man, oh man, Gus, great play by both teams was abounding, but it ended up just being the Outlaws outlasting the Flames in both their rotations and the control of the ball throughout the series.
Yeah, and once the Outlaws get out and score their first goal, they just do such a good job of getting their opponents frazzled and off of their game plan, and then are experts at capitalizing on that, and allows them to just do all of the things that they want to do. And they did it in game 1. They come out and do it in game 3. They come out and do it in game 4. The only time we saw the Flames really bring it is when the Flames score first. And you're not always going to get that. You have to be able to respond to the adversity of playing from behind.
Yeah, you have to be able to do so. They were not able to do so here. And the Outlaws did the exact opposite. They did a very good job of responding from being behind, almost stealing game number 2 right out from under the Flames. Well, Gus, we have more action on the night. It is not over yet. We will be going to break, but do not go away. This is the matchup that I'm really looking forward to tonight. The Sabres, 21-14 against the Dodgers at 22-13. Do not go away.